happiness. That elusive state we all seek. We yearn for it, chase it, and sometimes stumble upon it unexpectedly. But where do we find it? According to Buddhism, the answer lies not in fulfilling our desires, but in understanding them. Let's delve into the art of getting what we desire, the Buddhist way. 1. Craving versus true happiness. The Buddha, that ancient sage, had a clear message: craving binds us to the cycle of birth and rebirth. Imagine craving as a fever. A relentless thirst for something more. It's not just desire, it's the ache of unsatisfied longing. We often confuse desire, like wanting a new car, with craving. But they're different. Desire can be wholesome. A motivation to grow, serve, or seek enlightenment. Craving, on the other hand, stems from greed and attachment. Craving is like a hungry ghost, within us, always seeking more. True happiness lies in recognizing this hungry ghost and learning to feed it wisely. 2. Sense pleasures, the obvious craving. Our usual dance with life involves seeking pleasure and avoiding pain. Sense pleasures, pleasant sights, sounds, tastes, and sensations, captivate us. The Buddha didn't condemn them, he questioned their gratification. Are they truly fulfilling? Think of that delicious meal or the thrill of a new gadget. They're fleeting. The Buddha's wisdom lies in seeing beyond the momentary pleasure. Next time you savor a favorite dish or listen to beautiful music, pause. Appreciate the pleasure, but also recognize its impermanence. 3. The power of habitual desires. Desire isn't always grand. It sneaks into our lives, whispering, "I want this." Gradually, it morphs into, "I need this," and then, "I must have this." These seemingly trivial desires, repeated, become habits. We're caught in a loop of wanting, having, and holding. The Buddha knew this well. Reflect on your daily habits. What do you crave repeatedly? Are these desires leading you toward lasting contentment? 4. Radical acceptance, meeting desire mindfully. When desire knocks, don't slam the door. Instead, practice mindfulness. Acknowledge desire without letting it possess you. Radical acceptance means facing it head-on. Whether it's food, companionship, or that shiny new gadget, observe it without resistance. This simple act can transform your relationship with desire. Mindfulness isn't about suppressing desires, it's about understanding them fully. When you accept them without judgment, their power diminishes. 5. The paradox of wanting. The Buddha said, not getting what you want is suffering. But here's the twist, getting what you want is also suffering. The chase, the possession, it's all part of the game. So, how do we break free? Reflect on moments when you achieved your desires. Did they bring lasting joy, or did they fade quickly? The paradox lies in realizing that fulfillment isn't in the attainment itself. 6. Skillful desires, the path to liberation. Buddhism doesn't shun desires. Instead, it guides us towards skillful ones. Aspire for kindness, liberation, and the alleviation of suffering. These desires lead to true fulfillment. The path to nirvana, the end of all phenomena, begins with skillful desires. Consider your deepest desires. Are they aligned with compassion, wisdom, and inner peace? Skillful desires pave the way to liberation. Next time you crave that latte, or dream of a bigger house, pause. Understand the thirst beneath the surface. Seek not just pleasure, but lasting contentment. The art of getting what you desire lies in knowing when to let go. As the Buddha wisely said, suffering is caused by desire. But perhaps, just perhaps, the way out lies within desire itself. So, my fellow seekers, embrace your desires mindfully. The path to true happiness awaits, a journey beyond the fever of unsatisfied longing. Remember, the art of fulfillment isn't about having it all. It's about understanding what truly matters.